Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with an FGO servant analysis video. I will be reacting to three characters today. Ushi Gozen, Yui Shousetsu and Miyamoto Iori. So these three characters are the recent characters that have been released in FGO JP. They are characters from Fate Samurai Remnant. They're like, obviously it's like a collab event that we're having in JP. And yeah, I'm excited to see what these characters can do in FGO. We've seen them in Fate Samurai Remnant. Now it's time for FGO. And yeah, now here's another thing. I usually do a poll in these type of situation about the characters, whether I'm going to pull for them in JP or not. I'm not going to do it because I actually want Ushi Gozen. So I'm going to do the summoning tomorrow. So this time there's no polls because I actually want her. And not only that, I don't know if there'll be a second banner for this event. If there is, and if there's a character that I like in there as well, I'll probably try to get that character as well. Hopefully I get Ushi Gozen quickly so that I can do that. But that's for tomorrow, the summoning video. Today let us react to the characters. Okay, so as always I will be reacting to the servant demonstration, the skills, the noble phantasm, and see what these characters can do, give my impressions on them, and yeah, do all that stuff. So let us get started. All right, as always, all the videos that I'll be reacting to, the original links to them will be provided in the description box, and let us get started. All right, so the first character, Ushi Gozen, Avenger, servant demonstration. Here we go. Right, let's see. Okay. Yo, she really reminds me of I'll talk about it later. We saw the Noble Phantasm before in the teaser, but let's see the animations. Okay, AoE character, makes sense. Oh, her the special effects in the character sprite is so cool. Look at that. The flaming, the flames, the black flames. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Okay. So she's a quick character. Wait, is she like Van Gogh? I feel like that's what's good. Oh my god, look at the amount of grid stars. Okay. You know what? She reminds me of those delinquents with the mask in their face. She reminds me of them. Oh, that was cool. Oh, it's like a horn. Okay, nice. Okay, I love the special effects. The flaming swords. The lightning, like special effects, all those things. Oh, the crit damage is crazy. Oh, okay, that was cool. Ah, okay, she seems like a very good character. I'm talking about offensively, Look at the amount of crit damage increase she got. Okay. Thing that she has on the hand is that's a sword, isn't it? Or I don't know. Okay. Damn. Okay. First Ascension demonstration was good. Okay, I'm looking forward to this one. Oh, the third eye is just... Damn. Oh, that's a club. Okay. Not club, kind of like that, you know, on the hand. Okay. Oh, alright. Oh. My god. Yeah. Okay, the amount of crit stars she's dropping is wild. What the hell? Like, good god. Oh, okay. I like how she's just, you know, as if like, interesting. I wasn't expecting her third ascension animations to be like this. Okay. Oh. Like she's just bashing you with that. Oh, okay, that was cool. Hmm. Oh. Right. Interesting. Her. Okay, I'll talk about it when I react to her skills. One of her skills, it seems it gives her instant critical stars. Which is quite helpful, I guess, because you can deal extra damage from the beginning. Okay. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Alright. Noble Phantasm as well, like, generates so many stars. Okay. Interesting. I like her third ascension more than the first one, but I like the animations in the first one more than the third one. Because, you know, it seems more like, you know, with the sword and everything, the animations are a bit cooler in the first one, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe that's just my preference.
Minamoto no Raiko. Motoi. Shinmei wo Ushi Gozen.
Yeah, there you go, Ushi Gozen.
Avenger class ni te makari koshimashita.
That's it. I guess she doesn't.
意味ですね。もっとください。では、遠慮なく。
She's very, like, you know, concise. Like, doesn't speak much. It makes sense, I guess.
霊気変わりましてございます。御敵すべてを応殺して差し上げる。いかがでしょう、主。
Okay. And like I said, this one reminds me. She looks like a delinquent, you know, with the mask. You know, those high school delinquents. 我が
新たなる主
Oh, I noticed she also has like horns, like two little. Okay, this one's the.
真あふるるあまり霊気変成しマナコさえも新たに開眼いたしましたがむしろこれぞ
She becomes a bit more
牛
expressive
御
here.
前の誠の姿にて
Yeah, she becomes a bit more expressive here.
たんと捧げなさ
Right.
い良い心がけです ああ、あなたは死とつながっている
Oh, you're connected to death.
いいえいいえ隠していてもわかりますとも
You can hide it, but
ど
you.
うか末永くいいえ
Yeah.
できればごく短く互いに濃密な時を過ごしましょうね
At first, she said like, "Oh, I wish you forever and ever," and then she was like, "Oh no, that's it. I wish you, like." I think she said something like, "I wish you like a lesser amount, like like as they say, like I wish you like stay healthy forever or something like that." She literally said the opposite later on, and she's like, "Oh, I wish that we spent a short amount of time together," something like that. She said, I think. Anyways, that was Ushi Gozen's servant demonstration. Now, so like I said, I prefer her first Ascension animations more than the third one, which is kind of a rarity because I usually like the third one more. But obviously her third Ascension art is absolutely amazing. It looks so good, especially with the third eye and everything. It's so good. I prefer the third Ascension like visually more, but animation wise I like the first Ascension one more because with the swords I feel like I don't know, it feels more matching because she's like attacking with the swords and everything, and it makes sense, like it drops so many crit stars, but literally in the third Ascension she just stomps you with the thing, with that thing that she uses. I forgot what it's called. So I don't know, I like the third Ascension. However, the animation wise I like the first one more. However, yeah, I'll probably, when I'm going to get her, I'll probably keep the third Ascension on because the third Ascension is visually so much more, I prefer it more than the first one. Now the first Ascension had quite a few good amounts of animations. She uses her sword, and the special effects in these animations are so good, with the lightning, the black flames, and and her like using the sword to attack. It was really good. But the third one, it was just her using that thing. Like I said, she dropped so many crit stars, but using that like club kind of thing, I don't know, it feels a little bit mismatched. With the sword I can see like, oh, she's attacking and she's dropping so many crit stars with a sword, but with I don't know. But like visually the third Ascension is like better, but animation wise the first one. The third Ascension also had quite a few good ones. Like the one that I liked was the one where she goes and grabs you by that hand and like literally breaks your bones or something. That whole one, and that one was good. But all the other ones were kind of the same. She uses that thing to attack. Yeah, Noble Phantasm is very good. I really like it. She becomes the thing that comes down, that horse thing. Yeah, so overall, yeah, her animations are good. Now I feel like I'm going to look at her skills. I feel like she's probably like a very good character, like I feel like I was getting similarities, like I was getting like I was feeling that she's very similar to Van Gogh. But when I'm going to look at her the skills, I'll probably see, and I'll probably understand. But visually it was, the third Ascension is just so much better. Now a few things I wanted to mention. Number one is that where is that part? the thing that she has on in her hand, not hand, but that mechanical like thing, that club. At first I thought it was a sword. At first I thought it was a sword sheath, like when she was grabbing it like this, I thought she was going to bring it, it was like a sword or something. No, that's not a sword sheath, it's a club. And she kind of reminded me of another character from another game, especially when I thought that that was actually a sheath of a sword and she's going to bring it out. She reminded me of what's her name, Raiden Mei from Honkai Impact, because in her character design, in one of her character designs, she also has something similar. She has like an armor, like an outer armor with a hand and a big sheath of sword. And she, good God, this is getting tangled. And she takes that sword out like this, and it looks so cool. And for a moment I thought it was something like that, but then I realized it's not a sword or a sheath, it's a club. I think it is a club. Yeah, it is a club. So yeah, so it's a bit different, but still so cool. And with the mechanical arm kind of thing, it's like interesting to see. Yeah. But oh, I just also realized she also has like a horn kind of thing, like a pseudo horn over here. Yeah. So that was Ushi Gozen. Oh, also another thing, which is the third eye. I really like that. The fact that they included that in the character design is just so cool. I'm guessing she probably has a third eye because of her connection to Indra, I'm guessing. I'm not sure. Maybe. But yeah. Or I don't know, like maybe, is it because of that? I don't think so. Like Indra doesn't have a third eye. Does he? No. Shiva has a third eye. I need to check. I'll need to check this later. Anyways, so there you go. That was Ushi Gozen, Avengers Servant Demonstration. Yeah, really cool. I like it. Now, I will. Okay, now I'm going to look at Yui Shousetsu, and then I'm going to look at the demonstrations, all of them first, and then I'm going to go to the skills and stuff. Alright, Yui Shousetsu Caster Servant Demonstration. Alright, let's see what animations she has. Here we go. Wait, is this her first ascension? Okay, some weird ascension. Why has... Why is she wearing like a... Oh. Right. Okay. It's weird to see a caster using a sword. I'm actually like, what's up with her dress? This one. Okay, I can see she's using like the elements: water, fire, wind. Okay, you know what? I like her animations. It has variety to it. I like it. I really like the animations when they have variety to it. Hers has quite a few variety. I like it. Oh. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, her animations has a lot of variety. I really like it because of that. Just because of that. Alright.
前例を込めよう。ああ、受けたまわった。
Okay, the Noble Phantasm. Here we go.
我が祖、我が源たる御方々よ。どうか力を。烈士順命、不釈神妙。
Yeah, so okay.
ブエア。失せよ。散りゆけ。常に核あらねばな。
Okay. Right. Oh, is this her? Okay, this is so beautiful.
まぶた
This dress is beautiful.
神田連尺。烈士順命、不釈神妙。
Wow. Yeah, this Ascension is really beautiful.
てら。とくと味わえ。
Nice.
観念せよ。
And I'm guessing her third Ascension is like that dress, isn't it? Or is this the third Ascension? Maybe this is the third Ascension. I'm not sure. Okay.
力を我に。さて。森総意見先生曰く。承知。承った。承知。ブエラ。これならば。
Also, her animations have like stages to it. You see, like she's using one movement, and along with it, she's using another like set of movement, which is part of the same attack. For example, here she used the elements, and then she used the slash. Okay. Like her animations aren't crazy over the top, but it has so much variety to it that it's quite interesting. You know, it keeps it fresh. Like, for example, this one. This is so different from this one. Like, this is what I mean by variety. Okay. Nice. All right.
私の宝具受けたまわった承知。我が祖、我が源たる御方々よ。どうか力を。烈士順命、不釈神妙。 治水確保。加減は無用と
Alright.
申したもの。
Nice. Okay, that was good, you know, like I like how much variety her. Oh yeah, this is her first Ascension. Why is she, what is this dress even? Like, okay.
私は由小説。烈士たらんと志すものである。キャスターと今は言うべきかな。お見知りおきを。
Right.
本当にいいのか？
Oh, this is the second one. So that was the third one. Alright, obviously, like, we all are familiar with this one.
生前はよくこの格好をしていたものだから。
Yeah, there you go. As she said, this is the dress I used to wear before.
痛み入る。私などにこうも魔力と資源を傾けてしまって後悔はしないか？そうか。
It's quite pessimistic.
それなら良いのだが。
Right. Oh yeah, oh this is so beautiful. This third ascension is so good.
5体に力がみなぎっている。ありがとう。生前以上に戦えそうだ。
Oh wow, I love this dress. The third ascension is so beautiful. Oh, that's the fourth ascension,
本当
okay.
に貴殿の辛抱強さには呆れるな。ああ、いや、褒めているんだ。褒めたつもりなんだ。私にこうまで力を傾けてくれてありがとう。
Right. Okay. Nice. Right. So, the best thing about her animations are the variety. I said it. It's just, you know, like by variety, what I mean is that every animation is so distinct and different from the other one. Like Ushi Gozen's the reason why I wasn't really that much of a fan of the third ascension animations, where yeah, they had a lot of special effects and stuff, but they were mostly similar, you know, like she was just using her club to attack and that's it. However, Yui Shousetsu, for example, you can see she just uses so different, so many, like each animation is so distinct and different. The first animation that I saw was where she rides on the wind and goes and attacks. Then there was the other one where she uses water to attack, then uses a flame fireball. There's another one where she just literally stands and uses fireballs towards the enemies. Another one where she puts the sword in the ground and water comes up. You know, all these animations are so different from the others, you know, and from each other. It's, I don't know, I kind of like that. This is what I really like in animations, variety, you know. So I feel like her animations really shined in that department. They weren't really that flashy or anything like, you know, like that, but it was very like varied, which I really liked. So yeah, and also her third ascension art is gorgeous. So I wasn't sure what to expect from her, but I really like her demonstration and her ascension art, all of that, you know, like it's quite a surprise. I wasn't expecting, you know, like I wasn't expecting myself to like her, you know, demonstration so much. I really liked it. So yeah, there you go. That was Yui Shousetsu. And also her noble phantasm is her, you know, underneath the moonlight with the she's like a self buffer or, you know, something like that. So yeah. So animation and noble phantasm wise, yeah, I really like it. I really like her, and you know, she seems really good. However, I'm not really sure about the first ascension art. Like, I wonder if there's a reason behind her wearing like that dress reminds me of something. I don't know what it reminds me of. It reminds me of like a it reminds me of a plug suit. You know, like the ones that Fujimaru uses in the you know the mystic code that Fujimaru uses, one of them. It kind of reminds me of a plug suit. That, you know, the first ascension. I was like, I feel like I've seen this style somewhere else. Where have I seen this style? So yeah, it reminds me of a plug suit. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, the third ascension is just so gorgeous. It's, I don't know, like the dress in the third ascension is just so beautiful. It's just, yeah, it's one of my favorites. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Great character, you know. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, now the final character, which is Minamoto Iori Saber Battle Animation. It's a short video. Let's see what these, you know, Minamoto Iori is. Okay, wait a minute, just a second. Let me check something first. Okay. Nah, yeah, okay, yeah. I was checking if there's some other video. Okay, now this is the one. Minamoto Iori Saber Battle Animation. Here we go. Okay. Right. Ooh, that was cool. Yeah, nice. You know what's funny? I just realized him eating is literally us in Samurai Remnant spamming like like consumables while fighting enemies. Oh yeah, and obviously I'm going to recognize all these animations because most of them are going to be skills from Samurai Remnant. Oh, that's the okay, that was the void, yeah. Oh yes, beautiful. Yes, exactly how I thought it would be. Oh my god. Okay, Buster is quick Buster. Okay, this is the flaming stance, yep. Nice. This is the wind one, yep. Earth stance, yeah. And the void stance. Oh yes. Okay, so they made the extra attack the void stance. That's smart. Oh, I like how when he like puts it in. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god, yeah. Absolutely amazing. Maybe I like it so much because I played the game. That's probably why. I feel like other people will probably be like, oh, it's nice animation. But I'm like, oh, wait, what? But I guess I did see his Noble Phantasm in the teaser. The water stance, yeah. Fire, yeah, okay. I remember that skill. I use it a lot in the game. Oh my god, yep. Okay. Right, okay, that was good. Okay, obviously this is not a proper servant demonstration. So yeah, it'll come out later, I think. Okay, that's it. However, yeah, we got a little glimpse as to what his like servant demonstration will be. Okay, so I really like his animations. Like I said, it's probably because I'm a bit biased. I've played Samurai Remnant, so seeing all these in the game is pretty cool. And I think they, like they did a great job to kind of switch because it kind of like makes sense. Like Buster attack will be like the fire stance, quick attack will be like the wind stance, Arts attack will be like the water stance, and the extra attack will be the void stance. It makes so much sense. And they also obviously the earth stance is also there. They but and every single skills that he was using, I was like, yep, I remember using that in the game. So yeah, that's cool. And especially this one thing I really like, it's at the end when he uses the extra attack. After using the extra attack, the way he kind of like I don't know, like I don't know what he does. He kind of does this and puts the sword in. That's so cool. Right, okay, really good. I really like it, his animations. Yep. Yeah, very good. Okay, so that was all the character 7 demonstrations of all the characters. Now I will be looking at all these characters ascension arts, and then the skills, the noble phantasms, all that stuff. So the first character is, okay, let me quickly go to the screen. Okay, the first character is Ushi Gozen, and this is her wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, this is her first ascension art. So this one is pretty familiar. I remember this in the game as well, with the two armor kind of thing on the side, the two big swords, and obviously Ushi Gozen herself. I like the extra effect of the black flame on the two swords, and I really like how in the in the character animation sprite as well, it's just there. That black flame is just there. Not only that, her swords are quite cool. Like it has like obviously it's very long, and it looks so good when she uses it to attack and everything. Obviously her hair is short. She has like those eye bags, and her dress reminds me of, I don't know what her dress reminds me of. It reminds me of like I don't know. This is like a very like, I don't know, like a very distanced type of comparison I'm making. I don't know why, but there's a visual novel called Mavlov Alternative or Mavlov. I remember like there was few characters over there who had like a similar type of a dress. Like I said, it's a very weird and a very distant like comparison I'm making. I don't know. Half of you probably haven't even played it or know about Mavlov, but the dress that she's wearing reminds me of the dress they used to wear. Especially like the like like it's like the sides are like the armor that she has. In the middle, she has like a certain section which is like kind of, I don't know what to say. It's like the material is different. The stomach and the chest, the material is different. In that visual novel, the characters used to wear those as this type of a similar dress. It just reminded me of that. That's why I'm making this comparison. Other than that, yeah, there you go. That's Minamoto no Ushi Gozen. And I like how in the Ascension, like dialogue we kind of saw, she's very I guess you could say reserved. You would say she doesn't really talk much. She's like, oh, thank you, yeah, yeah, give me more, kind of like that. And then in the third Ascension, she kind of changes, becomes a bit happier. And yeah, so there you go. And it's interesting that I saw the animations. There wasn't a single animation where she acts completely crazy. In the game she acted completely crazy, like completely insane, especially when we fought her. So I'm guessing that probably got lowered down since she got like summoned to Kalia, maybe. I'm not really sure. But yeah, she's a lot tamer here than in the game. In the game she was crazy, insane, just completely. Right. So there you go. That was the first Ascension of Ushi Gozen. Now, this is the second Ascension of Ushi Gozen, and you can see she has a lot more armor here than the first one. She has like the mark of the like that mark, that what do you call it? The lightning mark or whatever you call it, purple thing. Also, she has two little horns. I just noticed that. And her mask, like I said, she reminds me of like high school girl delinquent characters in anime, manga, visual novels. They like wear this mask, this type of mask in their mouth. Those type of characters, with the those characters, I'm sure you've seen them. It's like a character, I don't know, like a trope or like a type. Girls with like long black hair with a mask, and they have like very long skirt. I think they call it I don't know what they call it. I've forgotten the name. But like they're like delinquents in the school, like like the girl delinquents. She reminds me of them, especially the mask. And yeah, not only that, I see that her armor has like a few, I don't know what that is, like those two things that are coming out from the side, like looks like a chain. Yeah, and her armor, the intricate design on the armor is really cool. She has like little blades on the legs, on the hand armor, little blades coming out. Yeah, yeah, this is very visually and artistically is very pleasing. There you go. Now the third ascension is this one. Okay, so here you can see obviously my most favorite ascension. There's a lot of things going on in this ascension. First of all, the third eye, obviously. Then we have like the two horns from her head, which I didn't realize at the beginning. So kind of like horns, I'm guessing. The white hair, the purple eye, and like the mechanical hand or armor, whatever she has. Yeah, this is like a whole lot of like things are happening in this ascension art. It's crazy. But it's like I don't know what, it's probably the color scheme. I really like the color scheme, the color that they have used: white, purple, black, and a golden color, in some places pink as well, I guess you could say. It's, I don't know, it's like so pleasing to the eye. It's a very interesting, like like color scheme, and I really like it. Yeah, and obviously this is my most favorite ascension. I don't know why, but I really like it. Okay, and then we have the okay, where is it? We have the, here we go, the final ascension art, which is this one, and this is the first ascension. Basically, she's just sitting. This is literally like Minamoto no Raikou, the first, the fourth ascension of Minamoto no Raikou, kind of like that, a little bit. You can see, and yeah, just there in the rain. And I can see there's so many swords beside her. You can see, like she's probably in like a battlefield. Like all the broken sword, like, blunt edged sword on the battlefield, it's like just there. Right, there you go. That was the Ascension art. Now, I'm going to look at her skills. So, the first skill is, okay, so she has 3 quick cards, obviously 1 arts card and 1 buster card. Also, okay, one thing. How many hits does her cards have? Wait a minute. A quick card has 6 hits, her arts card has 4 hits, her buster card has 4 hits, her extra attack has 5 hits. Damn. Okay, her noble phantasm has 6 hits. Yeah, no wonder she draws so many critical stars. Okay, so okay, let's look at her skills. The first skill is applies special damage versus demonic enemies 30 to 50% 3 turns, and applies special damage versus earth enemies 30 to 50% again for 3 turns. Increases critical strength for self 20 to 30% for 3 turns. Okay, so all right, increases critical, increases damage against demonic and earth enemies. All right. Second skill increases quick card effectiveness for self for 20 to 30% 3 turns. Okay, increases buster card effectiveness for self 20 to 30% 3 turns. Here we go. Applies trigger skill to self 5 times 3 turns, which increases critical strength for self by 10 to 20% for 3 turns. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, let me go check something out. Wait a minute. Okay, before quick attacks. I was wondering, yeah, I think they forgot to include that. Trigger skill effect before quick attacks. And this increases critical strength on, okay. So yeah, she is like Van Gogh. Yeah, so if you use quick cards, I'm guessing here, yeah, if you use quick cards, you're going to get a critical strength increase by 10 to 20%. Okay, from Van Gogh, it's attack increase as far as I can remember. Yeah, for her, it's critical strength increase. All right, so the first one already increases her critical strength by 30%. This one, it acts for 5 times, 3 turns, and increases critical strength by 20% maximum. But okay, so if you use her quick card 5 times total. The amount of increase you're going to get is like 100% increase total in critical strength. Not only that, the first skill gives you an extra 30%. So 130% increase critical skill, critical strength or critical damage. Okay. And also this one also gives a quick card effectiveness of 30% as well. Wow. Right. Okay. Third skill increases critical star absorb for self. There you go. 1200 to 2000% one turn. Increases critical strength again for self 30 to 50% one turn. Crazy amount, but for one turn only, obviously. And increases NP damage for self by 20 to 30% one turn. Increases NP gauge for self 30 to 50%. Wow. Okay. So there you go. This is yeah, she's kind of like Van Gogh, I guess. Quite a lot. Okay. Wow. Right. So overall, her skills, yeah, it's just she seems like, obviously she has a noble phantasm. However, she seems more as a like a normal attack type of character. Using the normal attack, you'll be able to get the maximum out of her, because the first one gives you extra damage for demonic and earth enemies. It also increases critical strength by 30%. The second one increases quick card effectiveness by 30% and also buster card for 30% for 3 turns. And uses this applies trigger skill to self 5 times 3 turns. Increases critical strength for self by 20%. So I made the calculation. So if you are able to use quick attacks 5 times, you're going to get like a net 100% increase in critical damage. So the first one was 30%, this one is 100. So total 130%. The third skill increases critical strength by another 50%, but this is for one turn. So if I add this 50% to 130, it's basically like, yeah, it's like a just crazy, like amount she's getting. Okay, so anything else? Oh no, it also increases NP gauge. Yeah, so 180% total critical strength increase. NP damage increased by 30%. NP gauge self increased by 50%. And you're also getting quick card and buster card effectiveness increase, damage increase against demonic enemies and earth servants. Oh, also increases critical star absorption for self. So basically you're going to absorb all the critical stars. Alright, very good. Now, the Noble Phantasm. Deals damage to all enemies. Deals super effective damage to earth enemies. And applies 30% critical rate down to all enemies. And 40% chance to stun all enemies. Oh my god, there's quite a few things here. Okay. Right. So you can see, if the enemy is an earth servant or earth enemy, they're screwed. Because the first skill and the Noble Phantasm just completely, yeah. So there you go. Also, the cooldowns for all of these are like 6 minimum cooldown. So there you go. Now, she has a few passives. Avenger D, decrease debuff resistance for all allies by 4%. Increase NP gain when damaged by 14%. Wait, what? Increase? Really? Increase debuff resistance for all allies by 4% and increase NP gain when damaged by 14%? Wait a minute. Is this real? Wait a minute. Really? 14%? That's quite a lot, isn't it? Okay. Is this like some kind of a typo? Wait a minute, let me... No, it's 40%. Wow. Okay. Okay, Oblivion Correction. B. Increases on critical strength by 8%. More critical strength. Okay. Self Restoration Magical Energy A. Increases NP gauge per turn for self by 3.8%. Okay. Madness Enhancement EX. Increases on Buster card effectiveness by 12%, right? Makes sense. She is like an Avenger. Manifestation of Demon God A applies 100 damage plus to self and increases quick critical strength by 20%. Wow. Oh my god, she is crazy. Her passives are crazy as well. Bruh. Wait, so she increases the NP gauge of allies when they're damaged by 14%. That's quite a lot, isn't it? Okay, I'm actually quite surprised. Right. Okay, there you go. That was her skill. So yeah, she seems a solid character, very solid character. Like I said, I guess she wouldn't really be able to deal damage as crazy as Van Gogh, or maybe she can. I'm not really sure. We have to like I have to see character. I have to see other people test it. But she seems very similar to Van Gogh, and her main strength is obviously increasing in critical strength. Everything's like her like is focusing on critical strength. So you get critical stars and you pop all these skills and deal crazy amount of crit damage. That's basically her. So yeah, it's just like it's just, and unlike Van Gogh, where Van Gogh increases critical strength and like attack as well. Her noble phantasm increases her critical strength, and then each extra a quick attack increases the normal attack strength. However, she's solely and purely focused on critical damage. So it's really like it's going to be crazy if you like if you just use her effectively with some other like support characters, like I don't know, maybe Skadi or something. You pop in that extra quick effectiveness increase on her and pop all these skills and then use a quick attack on an enemy. I feel like she can do massive damage, especially if it's a berserker servant. Good god, because I'm seeing here she has an append skill as well, which increases damage against berserker enemies. So berserkers are just instant dead. Put in Skadi, then just use all these skills and use a quick attack, and bam, it's over. Yeah, crazy. So there you go. That was her skills. Really solid character. I feel like she's going to be a very strong character. It seems like it, looking at her skills and everything. Now, let us look at Yui Shousetsu, her Ascension arts. So, this is her first Ascension. Now, you can see she is, like I said, I was like, where have I seen a dress like this? And then I remembered, a dress reminds me of a pluck suit. Like the tight, skin tight, like, dress, that kind of thing. I'm not really sure why she's wearing this. Maybe there's a bigger reason, lore-wise or something. Not really sure. Or maybe because she's a mage. Maybe because of that. I'm not really sure. But, she has this, and she has obviously her two katanas. And yeah, I'm not really a big fan of this Ascension art. I don't know why. It's just, yeah, like, I don't know. It doesn't really suit her, in my opinion. Like, maybe because I'm just accustomed to seeing her in like, like traditional Japanese dress. So maybe because of that. It's probably because of that. Because I've played Samurai Remnant and I've seen her like that throughout the whole game. And now suddenly I'm like, what? So I'm not a big fan of this Ascension art. But, it's fine, I guess. There you go. Now, the next one is this one, which is obviously, this is the dress that she wears in Samurai Remnant. And yeah, it's as beautiful as ever. She has the, okay, I don't remember if she had this, on her dress, this design. I don't remember if she had this design in the game. I don't think she had this, did she? It's slipping my memory. But I don't think she had this design, or maybe she had it, I'm just forgetting it. But it looks beautiful. The design on her, the blue section of her dress. And yeah. And she herself also says that, oh, this is the most calming because I used to wear this back in the day. And yeah, there you go. So that is her second Ascension. Beautiful. And the third Ascension which is my absolute favorite, this one. Okay, this dress is so, I don't know what to say, it's so elegant and beautiful. First of all, the color scheme here, black, white, red, it's just, and blue, it's just so good. And her, the hand part, the cloth that is draped on top of it, it has like these design on it. It is a design, isn't it? Yeah, which looks, I don't know, it looks so beautiful. Also, yeah, like the overall design of this dress is just so unique and elegant. I like it. So yeah, also her hair is just, like it just complements so much with her hair is white as well. So because of the color, like, the color scheme of the dress with the white, I feel like her hair also matches perfectly with the dress. The long white hair with this, it's like everything's so matching, and it just looks so beautiful. So like I saw the animation, and in the animation as well, it looks so beautiful. She looks so elegant while fighting wearing this. I don't know, this is my personal favorite. I really like this Ascension art. Right. And then we have the final Ascension, which is this one. Now, this is just her second Ascension, where she's just sitting down in the courtyard and looking at the flowers, Yeah. There you go. We've seen her like this throughout the whole game. So, like I'm just so much accustomed to this one. So the first one just comes out of the blue, and I'm like, what is this? Like I'm just... So yeah, this one is good, but the third Ascension is so much better. I love the third Ascension so much. So there you go. That was her Ascension arts. Now I'm going to look at her skills. Okay, so her skills are skill 1. Okay, I'm just looking at it from a different website. So not a website, but I'm looking at it from like Reddit. So things might be different. Okay, guts 2000 to 3000 HP one time, 5 turns. Okay, one time 5 turns. All right, 5 turns is quite a good amount of chunk of time. Restore 500 to 1000 HP every turn in 5 turns, and debuff resist one time, 3 turns for self. Okay, so yeah, this is basically her like a supportive type of skill. It gives you guts. It restores HP by 500 to 1000 for every turn in 5 turns, which is quite good. A consistent amount of increase in HP, and it gives you debuff resist one time, 3 turns. Always like nice to have like a little debuff related like skill. So there you go. All right, the second one. Okay, so this one's minimum cooldown is 6, while the second skill minimum cooldown is 7. 9 is maximum, minimum is 7. Okay, charges NP by 10 to 20% for all allies. Okay, all right, 10 to 20% for all allies. Boost 20 to 30% NP damage to all allies. Oh, except self for 3 turns. Okay, 5 to 15 critical stars every turn in 3 turns. Okay, so this is critical regeneration as well. And decrease force attack by 10 to 20% in 3 turns. Yeah, she's it makes sense. Looking at her Noble Phantasm, she's like a buffer, debuffer kind of character. She's a support character completely. So this skill, it charges NP for all allies. It boosts the NP damage for all allies by 30%. Gives like critical star generation for 3 turns, and decreases force attack. So it has like 2 supportive abilities or 3 supportive abilities and 1 debuff ability for the enemy. This is literally another support skill. The first one was kind of a support skill, or like a survival skill, you could say. This one's a support skill as well. The third skill, it has skill the minimum cooldown is 6. Increase art at card effectiveness 20 to 30%. 20 to 30% crit damage for 1 ally in 3 turns, and charge NP by 20 to 30% for self. Now this one, okay, you know what, I'm going to go to another website. Just a minute, let me check out the third skill here. Okay, arts effectiveness for, okay, one party member. There you go. I was wondering. Okay, critical damage up is also for one party member. However, NP charge is for self. There you go. Yeah. So I'm guessing NP charge for self, probably because it's going to help you use the Noble Phantasm as well. However, it's going to give increased arts card effectiveness and critical damage for one ally. 3 turns. she's like a mini Castoria, isn't she? Like, I wouldn't call her Castoria, but her skills are kind of like that. For example, the second one, it increases your allies, like Noble Phantasm cards, increases the MP damage. This one increases arts effectiveness for one allies, increases critical damage for all allies. So she's kind of similar to her, like Castoria. Okay. So yeah, she's through and throughout a support character, like completely. Her Noble Phantasm, arts support, restore 3000 to 7000 HP depending on overcharge to all allies. Okay. Increase 20 to 30% attack for all allies. Okay. Have quick card buff for 3. No. Okay, you know what? Just a minute. Okay, restore HP for party. Depends on overcharge. At overcharge 5, she's going to restore like 7000 HP, which is actually quite good. Now that I think about it, I was just thinking. I was like, okay, 7000 HP is quite a lot. Okay, if you're properly able to use her, you can literally revive your whole party completely from 2000 HP to 10,000 HP or something like that. Right. So. That's the first one. Second one is apply attack up for targets. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, this is like, just a minute. What is this? Okay. I need to mix this with this one. Otherwise, I won't be able to understand. Wait a minute, let me think. Okay, apply attack up and critical damage up. Also, apply NP damage up for targets on part 5. Okay, so these are all for 3 turns. Right. Okay, I understand now. So basically, it restores HP 3000 to 7000 depending on the overcharge. Increases 20 to 30% attack for allies, and increases critical damage for allies. Okay, this part I'm not understanding. Which have the quick card buff for 3 turns, and critical damage allies for allies having arts card buff for 3 turns. MP damage for allies having buster card buff for 3 turns. Oh, I see. Okay, I was like, what is... Oh, so it changes depending on the cards. Wait a minute. So it increases attack for allies who will be using the quick card, critical damage for the allies who will be using arts card, and NP damage for allies with using buster. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that what it is? I think so. I'm not really sure. This is just right. Yeah, so it depends on the cards. Okay, this is an interesting NP. I wasn't expecting this. You know what? She actually seems quite good. I was not really sure about how they're going to make her, offensive or like a support wise. However, she seems like a solid character. Like, her skills are stacked with quite a few good things. For example, it's going to increase your NP charge. It increases the NP damage for this force. It has a guts. It can give you guts. It increases arts card effectiveness, critical damage, NP charge increases for self, And her Noble Phantasm, if you're properly able to use it using the overcharge, it can heal your party by with 7000 HP. Not only that, depending on what cards the characters are going to use, it's going to give a different buff. So I'm guessing when you're using the NP, use the NP and you use one of the characters and use like the arts card, the arts card will get a 50% critical damage increase. So you, correct me if I'm wrong, you use Yui Shousetsu's Noble Phantasm, you use a character in your party, and you use be quick arts and buster, or quick arts and then use like a buster Noble Phantasm. So the quick card will have increase attack for 20 to 30%. It will have that buff on it. The arts card will have a critical damage buff, and the buster Noble Phantasm that you're using will have a 30% increase NP damage. I think, is this how it's going to work, or am I mistaking something? Because it's a bit, I think so. Yeah, it's probably that. Correct me if I'm wrong. This part is kind of I'm having a bit of trouble understanding it. And also, like, I'm going from one side to another trying to understand. So yeah. So let me know if I'm wrong about something. But overall, her whole kit seems really good. Okay, her passive skills gives us art card for 7% by 7%, increases debuff success rate by 6%. There you go. So that was Yui Shousetsu. She is so much better than I thought she was going to be. And honestly, I'm very happy about how they made Yui Shousetsu, because I like both her Ascension arts and her animations. Also, her skills are also really good. I was kind of skeptical because she's supposed to be a 4-star, so I was like, okay, I wonder how they're going to make her, because she's a 4-star. So I was like, yeah, but I'm actually very happy because she's quite good. I really like everything about her skills, her attacks, her she's quite strong as a support character. She has some really nice Ascension arts and also beautiful animations. So it's really good. I like it. Okay, now finally, Miyamoto Iori. So this is the first Ascension art of Miyamoto Iori, and obviously this is like the normal character design for Samurai Remnant. We've all seen this. Nothing much to say about this. Obviously, he has his sword, and he's just there, looking at you, with a grumpy face. What's funny? It's just he's just like this. It's not that he's mad at you or anything. He just looks like this, always kind of grumpy looking. So it might seem like he's glaring at you, but he's not. He's actually not. Oh my god. Anyways, that is the first Ascension, and this is the fourth Ascension and the final Ascension. And I have to say, this is an absolutely amazing art. Oh my god, this is so cool looking. This is so beautiful. First of all, like the red color in the background, which is like the red tint kind of on him. It looks so good. The camera angle from the bottom towards the top is just so good. He looks so menacing, and also the way he's holding the sword like this. This is a really good final Ascension. Usually, again, I was thinking his final Ascension is going to be something pretty normal, because welfare servants final Ascension most of the time aren't really that good. I've seen a few of them are really good, few of them I've seen they're not really that good. This one, however, is absolutely amazing. I love this, and I love it's not really even anything. He's not even he's wearing the same dress. He's he's the same person. However, the way they did this art is so amazing. Like I said, the camera angle with the red tint in the background and everything, it looks so good on him. And yeah, there you go. Really good. I really like this Ascension art, the final Ascension. So yeah, these were the Ascension arms. Now let me look at his skills. So the first skill increases 300 to 500% star gains, 20 to 30% critical damage, increase mental debuff resist by 30 to 50% for self for 3 turns, and create 5 to 10% stars every turn in 3 turns. Okay, so yeah, this whole set is like, this whole like set of characters are just critical star or critical damage based, you know. Interesting. Okay, just a minute. Wait a minute. I'm having trouble actually, like, just a minute. Okay, here we go. So yeah, so he 300 to 500% increase in critical star gain, 20 to 30% critical damage increase, the mental debuff resist for 30 to 50%, and what does this mean? Create 5 to 10% star for every turn. Oh, it's okay, it's star regeneration. Okay, star regeneration per turn for 3 turns. At level 10 it's going to give you 10 stars every turn. Oh, okay, I see. I'm having trouble understanding this because, like I said, it's like a different, like a different place where I'm reading the skills from. Okay, all right. This seems okay. It's star based offensive. It increases critical damage, increases critical star generation, and also increases not increases but gives you critical stars every turn. Okay, the second one, it charges NP by 20 to 30% for self, increases 10 to 20% attack for self for 3 turns. Okay, creates 10 to 20 stars and debuff enemies with burn by 500 to 1000 HP for 3 turns. I see. Okay, so this one, the second skill, it applies attack increase 10% at level 1 and 20% at level 10. Apply burn on all enemies for 3 turns, which is interesting, I guess. 500 at level 1 and 1000 at level 10. And charges NP for self, 20% at level 1, 30% at level 10. Right. Okay, again, this one also, as you can see, this one also gives you critical stars every turn. The first one gives you critical stars. The second one also gives you critical stars. Right. And this one increases your NP gauge, increases your attack, and also applies burn to the enemies. The third skill, 10 to 20% increase in effectiveness for quick arts and buster card, damage cut for 300 to 500 HP for self for 3 turns, and evasion 2 times for 3 turns for self. Okay, so this is like a more of a survival type skill. Okay, not a survival type skill, it also has offensive skill because quick arts and buster increase it gives, but the damage cut and the evade is going to help in survival. Okay, so quick card effectiveness at quick card, arts card and buster card effectiveness at level 1 is 10% and level 10 is 20%, and the damage cut at level 1 is 300, at level 10 is 500, and evade 2 times 3 turns. Okay, it's going to help you survive, obviously. So there you go. Right. Okay, overall his skills are okay. It's not really that, I would say it's not really crazy or something. Yeah, he does what he does. Obviously, he gives like critical star, like drops critical stars, helps in like critical star generation, and yeah, that's it. Okay, his noble phantasm though, buster single target with 6 hits. Oh, one thing I have to say here, I forgot to mention this. His attacks, his buster attacks has 4 hits, his arts attack has 4 hits, his quick attack also has 4 hits, and his noble phantasm has 6 hits. So again, a lot of crit star generation he can do. So Noble Phantasm. Buster single target, 6 hit. Okay, he's single target, which makes sense. Increases quick and buster cards effectiveness by 20 for 3 turns. Sure hit 1 turn for self and deal damage to 1 enemy and creates 10 to 20, 30 star depending on overcharge. Okay. I see. So yeah, it's a plain and simple single target attack, you know. Quick card effectiveness by 20%, buster card effectiveness by 20%, 3 turns. It's going to give you sure hit, which is going to be very useful for those pesky evade that the enemies drop now and then. And yeah, it gains critical stars based on overcharge. At overcharge 5, it's going to give you 30 crit stars. Okay. So plain and simple, single target buster damage, you know, right. Okay, now he has a few passive skills. Increase debuff resist by 17.5% for self, and increase quick card effectiveness by 8%. Alright, yeah, nothing really much to talk about. He's okay, he does his job, that kind of thing, you know. So yeah, overall he's okay. Offensively, I guess, you know, yeah, single target saber. So there you go. So yeah, now that was all these characters, their skills and everything. So overall, I think Ushi Gozen is definitely worth it. You know, she's like crazy amount of critical stars and critical damage. Yui Shousetsu is actually, I wasn't expecting her to be this good, but she seems really solid support character. You know, she has like a quite amount of like things that she does. For example, increase in NP gauge, increase in NP damage, you know, restoring HP for like, you know, the whole party, depending on what card that your party is going to use, different like you know, different effects. So all these things. So as a support servant, she looks really good. You know, I wasn't expecting this. And Iori seems like, you know, his skill seems pretty basic, nothing really like, you know, standing out or anything. It does his job, that kind of thing. You know, single target, buster, attack, Noble Phantasm. So overall, a really good banner. Yeah, Ushi Gozen and Yui Shousetsu are definitely worth it, in my opinion. And there you go. So that is it. That was my reaction or my servant analysis for all these characters in Samurai Remnant. Now, like I said, I've looked at all these skills from like here and there, like different sites. The site that I usually use, the fandom page, it gets updated very late nowadays, so I'm not able to use it. That's why I go to other different sites and, you know, like here and there, using translation, go to Reddit and stuff. So if I have made any kind of mistake understanding any kind of skill, you can let me know in the comment section. Because I feel like I was struggling with Yui's like skills, because that part really confused me, where they were talking about the different cards. If I've made a wrong, like, you know, mistake over there, let me know. But I think I have understood it properly. So it basically, the effect changes based on what card you use. So if you're using like a buster card, you know, it's going to increase your NP damage. If you're using like a quick card, it's going to increase your attack. Something like this, I think. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. But overall, you know, like, yeah, like all these characters are really good. I'm very happy. You know, they're actually really good. And yeah, and Ushi Gozen is very much like, you know, reminding me of what's her name? Van Gogh. Van Gogh increases critical damage and attack increase based on how many quick cards you use, while Ushi Gozen increases critical damage using how many quick cards you use. So based on that, she can deal like huge amount of quick, like, you know, like huge amount of quick critical increase. And if you put on Skadi along with her, she's going to deal even more damage. So, you know, overall, I think she's a very solid character. Especially, you know, not Noble Phantasm. Noble Phantasm is pretty normal. However, what is good about her is her skills and her normal attacks. Like, kind of like Van Gogh, you know, even though Van Gogh's Noble Phantasm is crazy good as well, because it literally increases like the critical strength of every single foreigner in the team, which is crazy, and by a huge amount. So her being a foreigner also affects her as well, which is crazy. You know, that's why she can deal so much damage. However, Ushi Gozen's Noble Phantasm doesn't really do anything like that. However, like her skills make up for that. Her skills are just crazy good. And her passives, I just looked at her passives are crazy as well. Like, like with some of the passives were crazy. I was like, what the hell? But yeah, so there you go. So that was it. That was my reaction to all these characters. Now, the question, will I be summoning for her when she comes in NA? I probably will. Like I said, I think I said this when I reacted to the teaser. She will probably be the first character I pull for in NA 2 years later. First character in 2020 4 5 6 2026. So yeah, I'll probably try to get her. Also in JP, like I said, since I really want her, I haven't really done a poll, and I won't do a poll. I'm going to pull for her tomorrow. So there you go. That is it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next FGO video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.